You're rolling.
Well, that didn't come out as well as the other side. If you notice in the other videos, the edges were higher than the center than the two transoms. That was so that I could make sure they didn't glue improperly, or also to make sure that I didn't cut one in different size by accident. Got a couple little rough spots there, but it's pretty good. I wanted to show you also the other side here. I've glued one of the gunnels on here, and I needed more clamps than I thought, so I had to resort to things like this. And this is a funny one here. It's a pipe cutter, but it works. So that's the gunnels. My ears are hurting a little bit now from that ridiculously loud saw. I used Gorilla Glue to glue this on, which is a great glue. I built a pulpit with it, and it holds like crazy. I built a pulpit, and I didn't use a single nail or metal piece for the whole thing. It's all glued together with Gorilla Glue. Right here, you can see the fuzzy stuff coming out. That's like when you use too much, it all comes out. It expands 4 times the size of glue that you put on, and I covered fully. I just wanted the gunnel to be really on there. I don't want it to ever fall off one day. That stuff's great though. It holds like crazy. This type of glue, you got to wet the surfaces before you glue, and it gives it a better hold. I'm not sure why, but the other thing with the gunnels is I used poplar. I ripped some pieces from a thicker piece of poplar because I wanted them to bend easy. I didn't want to have pieces snapping on me. 2 pieces of wood cut from the same piece and then flipped over. The grains go in opposite directions, so they warp in different directions. If you rip a piece of wood in half, then flip it over and glue it to itself, it'll warp in the opposite direction of the other side and even each other out. Also, when it's thinner like this, it won't give any resistance bending. So I'm going to do 2 on each side, like this thick. Now I hate ripping on a table saw. It's a pain. So luckily, I was going to rip on a table saw or just buy 1x2s of pine. But what I decided to do instead, because my friend gave me this awesome table saw, it's from 1968. You can see it has bandsaw. Has a pulley. They don't do that anymore because it's pretty dangerous to have a pulley sitting there like that. But this saw is awesome, and I love it. And it works great for ripping the 10-foot pieces of poplar here. Here's what I started with. It was about twice as wide. Cut 4 pieces so far. I'm also going to cut 2 pieces, probably not as thin, 2 thicker pieces for the bottom. The bottom of the boat is going to have, I don't even know what to call them. I guess they're like bump guards, sort of. You can't really see it from here. Down the center, they're going to have, well, there's going to be 2. They're going to be evenly spaced out. And that's about it for tonight.